and welcome to Claudia's Cucina. Today I'm going to show you how to make a roasted red pepper dip right in our deluxe cooking blender. Couple ingredients, and it's just a different dip to add, to your barbecues, to your appetizer party, or just as a snack. It kind of has like a hummus texture, but it's actually no chickpeas involved. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use our deluxe cooking blender, and we're gonna use the grind setting on it, which is the highest setting, okay? So it has like the most power. So the first thing you need is 1 jar of roasted red bell peppers, about 16 ounces. You could make your own, of course, or you can just buy the ones from the store, and just make sure they're drained so you don't have all that moisture. All right, so that's our first ingredient. Our second ingredient are some walnuts, because of course it's a roasted red pepper walnut dip. So you need about 1.5 cups of walnuts, and I already roasted them in the air fryer on bake for 10 minutes. And why you want to do that, or roast any type of nuts, why you want to do that, it releases all those natural oils and they kind of come up to the surface. So it enhances the flavor of the nuts in your recipes, okay? So always roast your nuts if you can before you use them in any recipe, and you're gonna have a lot more flavor in it. And I used the little stoneware bar pan, which fits perfectly in the air fryer. The next ingredient we're gonna need is 2 garlic cloves, okay? So we're actually gonna peel the garlic today, and I'm gonna show you our garlic peeler and slicer set. And remember, anything you see here, you can just go to the link tree and the link on my website and get anything your heart desires. So this is the garlic slicer and peeler set, okay? It does come in a set. So all you're gonna do, these still have the skin on, is we're gonna put them right in here in our little garlic roller. Let me make sure you guys can see that. Make sure it's not like wet or moist. It needs to be nice and dry. And you can hear it already, and this will peel it for you, okay? So you'll see, look at that. Your garlic is nice and peeled, and you don't have to get your hands all stinky. Now, we could just add them like that. That's actually what the recipe calls for. But while I have some garlic like that, I'm gonna show you a garlic slicer. So you put your garlic in here, and it gives you these nice thin shaves of garlic. You can use this for Parmesan, you can use this for baby carrots, you can use it for celery, okay? You can use this for all kinds of things. Almonds is great for it too. And we're gonna add our garlic in here. Let me get it out. Okay, got our garlic. Get that in here. And we are good to go. Actually, I'm gonna show you, since I have some carrots here, I'll put some baby carrots in here so you can see. If you wanted some like slices of carrots, really thinly, sprinkle them over your salad. They're really fun, and you can decorate your salad like that. So you can see how they just kind of pop out. You can even use it for chocolate as well, okay? All right, next ingredient is a tablespoon of olive oil. So we're gonna use Pampered Chef's new oil and vinegar dispenser. And this does 1 teaspoon. So we're gonna do 3 of those. 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. And I actually had to measure this the first time because I couldn't believe that it looks a lot more than a teaspoon, but it actually is 1 teaspoon. All right, so we got 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now we need 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So we're gonna juice, of course, our own lemon. And any of these ingredients, just if you want more garlic, you could add that. Well, more salt, if you want it to be more lemony, obviously you could use those. So half a lemon is about 1 tablespoon. Actually, it's a little bit more, but I like the zing of lemon. We're gonna use our citrus press and juice this all up and get it all in there. Here we go. Okay, we got that. And then we need a little bit of sweetness, so about 1 tablespoon of honey. Got that in there. 1 teaspoon of paprika. I just like to shake a little bit on there, and this actually gives it that nice red color. And some salt, and that is it. And we are going to grind this up. It's gonna get really loud, so be careful. It's gonna get really loud because the grind setting is the biggest feature. Now, while it's grinding, I'm gonna use the tamper. So as you do anything like peanut butter, it kind of, you know, gets stuck and you have to keep pushing it down, which is normal part of the process. Keep pushing it down until all the oils are released, and then it tends to flow a little bit more. So here we go. Okay, I'm gonna stop it early because it actually looks really good. So as we get this out real quick, I just wanna show you over here. I used our large entertaining stoneware platter with our bowls right here, and we're gonna make this delicious bread. So I already have some naan bread. It's really good for this dip right here. You can have your veggies, your crackers, but I wanted to show you our crinkle cutter, which I love to use to make my own cheese sticks for the kids. But it just kind of takes your cucumbers, your fruits, your veggies, it just kind of takes it to the next level. It's really fun on potato wedges as well. And it just, you know, it's definitely a fun tool to have. So using it on our cucumbers right now, add those to our platter. And then we're going to use it on some radishes. So I decided on radishes because I love the crunch and I love the color it adds to any vegetable platter you make. It really adds a lot of color, or any salad you're making. It's really fun and the texture is delicious. So here we are. Let's get this dip out and show you the final results. This right here is a little scraper that comes with our blender, so you can get everything out. Don't twist, Claudia. And look at this colorful dip you have, a roasted red pepper dip. No reason to buy dips at the grocery store. It's super easy to make your own, and this actually, with all the ingredients, it's definitely vegan and dairy-free and all those fun things. So roasted red pepper dip in the making. Let's give it a try, and thanks for watching.